Ladies and gentlemen, Celtics family, what is good? We're back with more videos, with more Celtics live streams. It's about to be a big year, man. We won the NBA championship. I know it's been a while since we posted a video. We're back. Today was media day. We got to hear a lot from the players, some new guys, right? I'm excited about the signing of Lonnie Walker. I have not made a video about that yet, so probably going to deep dive into that in the next couple of days here. We're going to be live streaming the preseason games. We're going to be breaking down preseason and training camp and whatnot. What I wanted to do is kind of get into some quotes and some footage from media day and kind of break it down with you guys, kind of react to it a little bit. Man, I'm excited. Real quickly, comment down below, maybe not a record prediction, but a seed. Where do you think the Celtics will finish this year? Obviously, Porzingis is out, but did hear some good news. We'll break that down in terms of his injury. Man, I'm pumped. Let's start off with this one.
Finding different ways to lead also sometimes means that sacrifice where, you know, in a night we playing, don't mean to disrespect them, but the Detroit Pistons, who have struggled over the last year or two, you know, we're going to play through Peyton, let him go for 30. And play through Sam, let him shoot 10 threes tonight. We're going to still win the game. You know, it don't have to be the normal way, but that gives those guys confidence. That gives those guys ability to run free, and we're going to need that down the line.
Now, this was one of my favorite ones from Jaylen Brown. Now, this is crazy to say in media day just because, you know, not that teams are going to try to stop paying Pritchard or just Sam Hauser on specific nights, but I think this is sort of that Joe Mazzulla genius, right? You don't want to go throughout the entirety of the season, get into the playoffs, and don't have guys confident, especially the guys who are the 7th, 8th, 9th guys in the rotation, the Payton Pritchards, the Sam Hausers, you know, the Xavier Tillmans, whoever it may be. You want these guys confident. So I think when they play teams that maybe aren't amazing, it's very high IQ to get them going. Getting Sam 5, 6, 7 threes in a game, boom, next game, his confidence level is high. He knows what he can do. Payton Pritchard, same thing. That dude, when he is on, he's on, right? But again, if you go through 3 months of the season and never score above 6 points in a game, and you struggle shooting the ball, never really catch that fire, never really get into that rhythm, man, you're going to struggle a lot in terms of confidence and the ability to want to shoot the ball. So I think that is a massive quote here of the Celtics. Again, I don't know if I'd go and say it, but I think Joe Mazzulla is a genius for this one. Now, before we get any further into some other clips, which are huge, by the way, make sure you guys hit the like button. If you're excited, let me know in the comments down below, who are you most excited to see play this year in the preseason and the regular season, whatever it may be. But also, if you guys want me to stream every single game this season, comment down below a W. Just a W. And yeah, again, first preseason games a couple of days from now. We'll be there. We'll be live streaming it, so if you guys want to watch with me, let me know. And subscribe. So much Celtics content throughout the entirety of the season. Some film breakdown, offense, defense, individual player film. We got you guys covered. Let's get back into another one. Now, here's an update from Kristaps Porzingis.
Thank you. Good to be back. Yeah, it was a rare injury. Got the surgery done right after the break, and then it was 3-4 weeks or so, you know, kind of at home, hanging out. And then was able to start doing more in August. Now it's end of September already, been doing a good amount of stuff, feeling pretty good. And yeah, looking forward to keep making the progress at this rate and hopefully be back out there with the guys as soon as possible.
Alright, so the big thing about this quote here, obviously we don't have a complete timetable with that exact video. However, when you look around the media a little bit, there's actually a quote going around. The expectation is that Kristaps Porzingis, return in December. Guys, that is huge news. I wasn't expecting him to be back until like April. Okay, now, I'm not a doctor, so I'm probably just stupid for assuming that. But this is huge, huge news. I mean, you have so many months to prepare, not only getting into basketball shape, but playing with the team, getting that chemistry back, getting that rapport back with your teammates, right? You talk about the chemistry he had with Jaylen Brown, being able to develop that back to where it was last season. That is huge. He also said, I'm feeling good and I'm working toward returning earlier than that. I mean, damn, dude, that is huge news. Obviously, with Porzingis, you're probably still not going to play him on back-to-backs. Probably going to give him extra rest, allow some of the younger guys to play. Xavier Tillman, right? Might be the last season of Al Horford. We need to start, figuring out who is the next guy, the big man position. Is it Luke Kornet? Is it Xavier Tillman? Is it Neemias, right? Who will it be behind Al Horford? Now, I don't really know. I think Xavier Tillman has shown me a ton of really good things. Even throughout the playoffs, I saw some good things out of him. But this quote right here is amazing. I think this sets us up in some really good shape. All right, here's one from Jayson Tatum. Just a little calm one. But you can tell this dude wants to prove the NBA wrong. Let's listen to him.
I just always feel like overall I can still get better. I'm not at, you haven't seen like the best version of Jayson Tatum.
Oh, y'all heard that?
And you should,
That's
right?
scary.
I'm only 26. I should continue to keep getting better.
Now, I think this one is very factual. Jayson Tatum is young. I mean, the prime of the NBA right now. It's kind of moving back. Older age, 28, 29, 30. You look at KD right now, LeBron James. Those guys are difference makers, right? But they're not just normal NBA players. Those guys are just different breeds. And I think Jayson Tatum will eventually be in that realm of being in his mid-30s, still being a really good player. I mean, the dude has the athleticism, the shot-making ability. I mean, I just feel like Jayson Tatum is going to be amazing. Again, he's been amazing, but I think he can get better in a lot of different areas of his game. And seeing the motivation that has been sprung upon him in terms of, the Olympics and whatnot, not playing. Imagine not playing Jayson Tatum in the Olympics. Disrespectful. And again, they had a ton of good players. I don't think Halliburton played at all. But I think he's ready to prove the world wrong, right? I think him and Jaylen Brown both have, I wouldn't say anything to prove, but man, they just want to come back and be like, okay, all right, that's how you feel about me, Steve Kerr, So I think they're both ready to bounce back. Jaylen didn't get into the Olympics. I thought that was crazy, whatever the reason may have been. This team is ready to fight. They're ready to make a lot of people regret, not having them win it last year. But now, will they be slept on again this year? I mean, I would hope not, but you never know. This was a good quote. I like this one, Tatum. He's going to get better, man. Now, here is a quote I liked as well from Derek White. We all know he signed an extension. He's going to be here for a long time, which means Derek, Jaylen, Jayson, Porzingis, Drew Holiday, Peyton Pritchard, Al Horford, maybe one more season. They're here, and they're going to be here for a long time. And that is huge for the Celtics in trying to win as many championships as possible the next few years. I think this is a year where, the weight is going to be lifted off the Celtics' shoulders in terms of Jaylen and Jayson and Al Horford. Now they can go out there without the expectation of needing to win it this year, right? Obviously, that was the mindset for the past 6 years, it felt like. You need to win it this year. You have to win it this year or the team's going to blow up. Trade Jaylen, trade Jayson. They can't work together. They just proved it does work. And now you get Derek White back on a contract.
It's amazing. I've been saying that since I've been here, that I didn't want to go nowhere else. And I just love playing for this organization, with this team, this coaching staff, and for these fans. And so I was super excited for it to get done, especially early in the summer. So I didn't have to answer all the questions about it. But yeah, I love being here, and me and my family are super excited to be here for a while.
And I'm super excited as well, man. Having this group of guys together, we'll see if we can keep Sam Hauser under contract. We'll see if even Lonnie Walker is on the team by the regular season. I think Lonnie Walker is a really good player. The fact that we were able to get him is insane. Now, we don't have the cap space, so I wouldn't be surprised if we have to let him go. But if we're able to keep him some way, somehow, man, just another guy who can add some versatility. Does need to get a little bit better defensively, but he's already shown a ton of progress over his career so far. Getting Lonnie Walker is stupid, and the NBA made a big mistake on that happen, but again, let's go, man. And this is probably the last one we'll watch. If you guys want a part 2 where we break down some other ones as well, Drew Holiday, right, Al Horford, and Joe Mazzulla. There's so much to look at here, but I wanted to give a quick little overview of some clips here, just for the people who maybe didn't see it or didn't have the time to watch every single clip ever, from today. So this was one I liked from Brad, kind of talking about the leadership of the team and where we stand with the rest of the league in terms of having leaders. Drew, Al.
I think Horford and Holiday being our two guys that are up in the 30s. That, I mean, if you truly want to talk about like the best vet leadership in the league, there's no way anybody's got us beat there. You know, you can, however many teams are good and everything, there's no one that's got us beat in veteran leadership, because those two are as good as it gets, because they are all about all of the right stuff. And I think that you said comfortable in their own skin, and that's kind of what I'm saying when I say self-awareness, right? Just, you know, it's not all about you when you're a part of this thing, right? In the Celtics, and your best players have to exemplify that, and they have to, like you said, be motivated to go back to work. They have to kind of grit their teeth through some of the scrutiny, and they have to also, you know, not get too caught up in the praise. That's part of being the best player here.
I love that one, man. Celtics are set up very well. Got everybody back from last year, and that's when you win the championship, that's kind of what you want to do. Bring all the guys back, run it back, right? I'm pumped. Dude, this offseason went by super fast. Obviously, we played to the very, very end. Game 5 of the NBA Finals. And man, it felt like that, right? We are back. We're ready to go. Celtics are trying to compete for another championship, and it's going to be a really good year, man. So let me know in the comments down below how you guys feel. If you want a part 2, let me know. We will be live streaming their first preseason game in the next couple of days. Join the family, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.